Good day, everyone. Ali Safi here from Safi Financial Network. Today is February 23rd, 2024. Here is another weekly edition with our weekly analysis. Market hit new all-time high this week. A pretty nice price action for bulls, but I should say everyone needs to be careful, especially when we are above 5,000. And this is the area that I'm looking for top in 2024. And we are in that area. I don't know if it's going to continue all the way up here, then fall off the cliffs, or we can see some kind of like a corrective move, which I believe it's due for a correction. Market just had a very, very nice move to the upside. Seems like everything is like this. So everyone just piling on the long side. And we are just due for a corrective move, probably to 1 or 2 months correction is coming, especially months of March is coming. February is almost about to finish. But when months of March is coming, I should say everyone needs to be careful because we can see even some kind of like a 10% to even a 5 to 10% correction within a month. That's going to be kind of like a very, very healthy correction. And I should say, I'm kind of like a begging for a sharp sell-off, like a very, very sharp sell-off, which shake out everyone from the market, just bring the negativity to the market. And then that's going to be a great buying opportunity. Still looking for the test of this area, which is going to be a breakout. We didn't get back test to this level, so probably market is going to just hit here, which is 4,800 as a kind of like a support here, very, very strong support. And this is kind of like a weekly demand area. So this is going to be your first level, but the second level is going to be here, obviously. And we are just waiting for that one. Again, I'm just telling everyone, especially my subscribers, myself, just accommodate your cash because your cash can be very, very valuable with the next corrective move. Stochastic wise, we are kind of like a flattening in overbought condition, which is kind of like the nature of the bull market, something like this. But when it comes down and when weekly pattern gives us a good buying opportunity, we should take it. Look at the IMI. IMI is coming down and you'll see some kind of like a weakness for the first time when we see some kind of like a divergence here in RMI. So last time we saw divergence was June, July, and you see what happened then. So after that, it goes all the way down here. So we see kind of like the signal, the first signal for the IMI. This is very, very strong indicator. And if it goes down here, I should say market is about to have a good correction to the downside. Moving on to the daily chart, which kind of like a today, again, just want to zoom in here. So I don't know how should I say this? How can I explain this? We are seeing one of the biggest period of divergence in the market. So look at that here. So we are seeing higher high, higher high, higher high, new all-time high, and here's the MACD. So even right now we are not even in a bullish momentum. So this is falling off the cliff. RSI is coming down as well. IMI is down as well. So whenever I see this stuff, I should say everyone needs to be careful because the next corrective move could be very, very sharp one and could be kind of like a long last, something like this. So I should say again, 47 to 4,800. So this is going to be the first level that I should see as a corrective move. I'm going to delete this area just as a kind of like important area. It is not important area anymore. So we should just say that this is going to be the first stop of the correction. I should say the ultimate correction. I'm kind of give you the level here, 4,700 based on the move, based on the market move. I'm kind of looking for 4,700 down the road for the market. We can just put here this one here, and also the next one as in like area, we can just put it here as well. So this is gonna be the area that I'm looking for as a final target for the corrective move. So everyone needs to be careful specifically about the environment right now. Again, February to March is gonna be very, very interesting time that we are seeing kind of like a very, very a shakiness coming to the market. So wait for that one. Today was Doji Bar, volume was light, just 67 million for SPY, which is S&P 500 ETF, light volume at new all-time high. So this is the nature of the market, light volume. rally, big heavy volume sell-off. So I should say these two sell-offs means distribution is coming from institution, and that the rally is coming very, very light. This means retail traders are getting back, and this is kind of like the type of hype is like buying the dip. But I should say when they wake up and see there is no buyers in the market, we should see some kind of like a good corrective move to the downside. Um, Stochastic wise, we are kind of like again getting back to the overbought condition. No sign of the reversal, but if we see a reversal, that's going to be kind of like the scenario on Monday I'm just looking at, to be honest. Next week, especially next week, I'm just looking for a good reversal for the market. Moving on to Nasdaq. I don't know why my chart's going backward like this. Sorry about that. So let me just zoom back here. All right. So we got negative day today. So Nasdaq hit nominal new all-time high, but coming down, and I should say Nasdaq can have a kind of like a uh, here is the level that I'm looking at. So this is the first level, 17,300. We just barely touched this area 2 days ago, and then sharp rally to the upside. But today I should say the rally is over. So semiconductors, Nvidia hit the all-time high, coming back down. The other names actually coming back down as well. So this is kind of like the type of candle that I want to see a follow through. If we see a follow through, I should say this is going to be kind of like a deeper corrective move. The potential scenario is going to be a low 17,000. But if we break this trend line, I should say pullback could be a great selling opportunity all the way to here to 15,900 to 16,000. Then we should just look for a great reversal for a buying opportunity. So wait for that one and see how it goes. A weekly chart is the same. So weekly chart, as you see here, we are kind of like seeing very, very overbought, overstretched to the upside, no sign of reversal. But if we see next week reversal to the downside, especially close to somewhere around a low 17,000, this red bar can initiate some kind of like a sell-off is coming. And then we can go all the way back down to test this area, which is 15,800 to 16,000. So that's the level that I'm looking for. Stochastic momentum, we are kind of like in a overbought condition. If we see a bear reversal, this should be something like this. And if it gets to the oversold condition, we are going to take it as a good buying opportunity. Moving on to Dow Jones, which was hitting new all-time high this week and today. So Dow hit new all-time high. This is a pretty nice price action for Dow, exhaustive rally, and it's just in the area that I'm looking for as a top for the Dow. I should say probably Dow hit even higher than 40,000. And that is kind of like interesting. The way that I look at the Dow, so when it goes to the corrective move, it can be kind of like a long-lasting correction, something like this. So look at the Dow when we have a good rally from the Dow, when we are getting to the correction, this is 2022, and this is the entire 2023. So this is a good almost multi-months consolidation prior this rally. So when you see such this rally, this is the result of this strong monthly pattern. And right now we are just seeing the fruit of that consolidation. However, this can um, can go down to test this breakout level, which is going to be 35,700, and that's going to be a good level for buying opportunity. Daily chart, the same pattern here. However, as I said, in Nasdaq and S&P, look at the momentum. So this is exactly the same thing that I'm looking at. So since the beginning of this rally, we are seeing higher high, but look at the divergence in MACD, look at the divergence in RSI, and look at the divergence in stochastic. So all three are signaling a huge divergence, and we are just going higher and higher, but momentum is not there yet for bullish momentum. I know price action wise, we are seeing good amount of like a buyers coming back to the market, but volume wise and also today price action. So if you just zoom in here, look at this shadow and look at this topping tail. So we need to have a confirmation. And I should say Dow, if it loses this pivot here somewhere around 38,000. So if it loses this and a pullback could be a selling opportunity. So just keep an eye on 38,000 for Dow. And if we get below this, I should say the rally is over at least for a few months. Moving on to gold, which had a very nice move this week overall. So and also today as well. So today had a nice move to the upside. And if it consolidates here, I should say gold as another probable scenario is going to be we're going to have another hit to 2040. So 2040 just hit today, but we can go above this 2040. And this is kind of like a decisive moment for gold. So this is a very, very dominant trend line. All sellers are looking at this trend line and they're going to sell here. So I'm expecting based on the momentum wise, this is a stochastic momentum. It is getting to the overbought condition coming along with this selling opportunity. So you will see our hourly sellers or hourly time frame traders or 4 hours traders, they're going to sell at this area. But I should say, if it gets above this, even one daily candle above this area, you should see gold in a very, very sharp rally all the way to 2090 or 2100. So this is very, very important to see how we are just looking at this. And I'm just kind of bullish on gold and gold miners, especially second half of this year. I just mentioned this every single time in my video. And just looking at this is exactly the same thing like Dow Jones, multi-months consolidation. When it rips up to the upside, should be very, very spiky off the roof to the upside. So it can skyrocket to the moon when it gets above 2040. So 2040, 2045 is not just a daily. It's kind of like a multi-months breakout. And that would be a fantastic if you see a great breakout to the upside. Let's see how it goes. Moving on to crude, which had, let me just bring my chart. So crude had a reversal today, coming back down, stochastic price action. Seems like it's going to just continue to downside to $74. So this is kind of like the scenario. MACD shows divergence here. Just nominally hit a higher high, but MACD didn't hit higher high. Even RSI didn't hit higher high. So stochastic just got momentum oversold, overbought condition by reversal to the downside. And it can go all the way down to here to test this 73, 74. And let's see if it hits this. If crude loses 72, I should say crude easily can go down 60 to 65. So just keep an eye on the key levels. These are very, very important levels. For me, crude against 62, this pivot is very important. If you get below this, 61 to 65 is coming for crude. So just keep an eye on this one as well. Moving on to individual names, starting with this sample chart. Let me go to Bitcoin, starting with Bitcoin. As I just mentioned yesterday, Bitcoin is about to roll over. And fair enough, we had a follow-through rollover. And if it goes below this area, which is 48,000, it can easily go back down to 42 to 43. If it doesn't hold this, it can go to 34, 37, which is going to be a great buying opportunity. Wait for this level. Again, wait for this level. We are waiting for this level and we are going to buy this when it gets there. Not right now. Yield coming down after hit higher high here. So yield getting into a distribution zone, and everyone needs to just keep an eye on this. 4.71 to 4.80. Yield is coming down, not that much, but gold had substantial rally. So that's what I'm saying. Probably this one has been topped, and this can go lower low even to here, starting uh, I should say probably today or next week, we can see a rollover to the downside, which bring TLT to the upside. Look at the move for TLT. Actually, didn't give us a good buying opportunity somewhere around here, just getting 92. I was looking for 90 to 91 to get on board again. So this one just impressively goes higher, $1.24 to the upside. So if it has a follow through, I should say yield is going to roll over.
VIX is coming down. A market is kind of like a choppy today, but VIX is down. So I should say this is going to be a good buying opportunity next week. Dixie, a doji bar, nothing special. Magma indicator, our technology indicator hits new all-time high, coming back down sharply and still forming the top information. I should say if they loses this area, 1340, that's going to be a very, very strong signal that this chart is about to roll over to the downside, and we should expect more correction down the road. Apple, everyone needs to keep an eye on this chart because this tells us market doesn't have enough more. Everyone is just piling on Nvidia, but I'm looking at this. If Apple goes back down again to 178 to 182, which is coming probably Monday, Tuesday, should see some kind of like a bearishness coming to the market. 162 to 166 is coming, which is going to be a good buying opportunity. So waiting for that one. Amazon, just 41 cents up. Not a bad price action. Obviously failed this head and shoulder, but again, it could be kind of like a bigger head and shoulder on the top. If it goes below this pivotal point 165, we can expect Amazon is going down. So let me just delete this stuff here. It doesn't have any value to have extra light there. But yeah, as I said, if it goes below 165, you should see some kind of like a good distribution for Amazon. Meta hit new all-time high, coming back down sharply. So this is a reversal at all-time high. Like most of the stocks are doing this. Microsoft, a great head and shoulder here. And if it goes below this pivotal point, next week, I should say, Microsoft can go even easily can go below this area. Um, Actually, I shouldn't say that, not easily, but we can see a bounce, but we can see some kind of like a ABC corrective move, and that's going to be the ideal scenario for Microsoft. Google coming down yesterday, just I didn't kind of like a choppy, I should say, or wacky price action here. Just a hit gapped up, but couldn't hold up pretty well. Sellers took control coming down. Netflix coming down as well. So this is a weekly chart pattern, and this is a weekly supply area. Tesla, 2% down, $5.44 down. Tesla doesn't look good. So it shouldn't go below this because if it goes below this, it's going to just go lower. Semiconductor index. This is very, very important. Everyone just keep an eye on this one. Everyone is piling on this. I should say semis are kind of like in about to roll over. And this is very, very important. We see semis are coming back down. Stocks, the same pattern here. Taiwan Semiconductor. I know that it was positive 46 cents, but look at the price action. It doesn't have momentum. AMD coming down sharply. Bearish Harami, strong bearish Harami on the top. NVIDIA, look at the pattern here. So new all-time high coming back down. I believe this is hype. This is hype. This is overreaction. If it goes below this 660, NVIDIA can go all the way down to 500 area. So we'll see how it goes. Texas Instruments, a reversal is strongly on the top. Lam Research, the same pattern, even after hours, it goes lower. XLF, Financial Spider, coming down today, coming up today, but going kind of like a vacuum again. So this shadow, this means momentum is not there yet. If it goes below this, 38.50 can go to this demand area. KBE, 3 cents up today. Doji Bar, KRE, 10 cents down. I believe these ones are about to roll over to the downside, probably coming back down to here to the next demand area. KRE, the same pattern. JP Morgan, 92 cents up. This one is strong. This one can go to 170, 165, then it can just get back. Goldman Sachs, look at the shadows here. Obviously, sellers took control right now, but buyers just insisting on buy. So this is kind of like a shabby price action. I should say everyone needs to just I would say just to stay away of this for now. If it goes down, great buying opportunity. Bank of America, 31 cents up. Wells Fargo going up again. So Wells Fargo hit kind of like a higher high after this bullishness here. This is a strong candle on a good volume. So we should respect that one. GDX, which is a gold miners today, yield is down, treasury is up, gold is up, GDX are up. So that's fantastic. Still working on the bottoming formation, GDXJ, the same pattern here, going up 180. AEM going up nicely today, 3% to the upside. This is the best among the gold miners right now. Newmont just barely touched this trend line and then coming back up. So Newmont holding up for now. I should say this is weak. This is weak. This is obviously in a bearish trend line, bearish channel. It can go to 39.40, but after that, you should have like a strong fundamental to break through. Franco Nevada going up today, $1.36 up. Gold Barrick, a good price action for Gold Barrick. I should say if it hits above $15, it can go all the way up to 15. When $80, $16, that should be kind of like interesting to see. Moving on to the last sector for today, XLE, 57 cents down today. Not a bad price action, holding up. XOP as well, 65 cents down. OH, $1.68 down. And this is Exxon, 92 cents down. And Chevron, 77 cents down. For Chevron, still bullish consolidation. But crude, if crude is coming down, they're going to go down as well. So if it consolidates here, that's going to be a good bullish price action. But again, watch out on crude because if crude is down, they're going to go down as well. All right, I believe I covered everything. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and have a good one. See you on the chart next day. Bye-bye.